like family reunion.
So we're hearing music from OBX with Universal featuring Nicholas F. and Sky Zoo. Quakers featuring Guilty Simpson and MED with Fitta Happier. The latest from Rusty Jux and Big Bob with Deadly Styles, and brand new Aesop Rock with Rogue Wave. This is the Urban Suite KSYM 90.1 FM D Major. Cheryl Metal,
Hey.
DVD fam in the building.
Yeah, what up, what up?
So, like I said, y'all been working for quite a while now. I know y'all just put out a little 4-song EP on SoundCloud.
That's
Great
right.
job.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
What made y'all just want to go back there to form like Voltron and just like, let's get it?
You know what, man? To be quite honest with you, I have been doing music for some time already, and I kind of wanted to be behind the scenes. I really didn't want to be, rhyming anymore. I just kind of wanted to push sell and Kuse, obviously, with the production, right?
Yes.
But when he came home, he was like, "No, you rhyming. You're not managing. You rhyming." I'm like, "Oh." So then I kind of like.
I think like 'cause when I came home, I linked up with Kuse, man, like immediately, and we just started. The first thing I recorded was Banana Clips. That was the first verse I laid down. And,
Word.
In the beginning, it was just me and Kuse on the track, and time went on, and we kept putting out more stuff. Well, I guess we started feeding it to Jason, like, it lights a fire. And a while back, I never no fallouts, but I remember Jason telling me, he was working on his clothing line, and he's like, "Yo, I don't miss being on stage." And he was just mad and stuff like that. And I'm like, "Yo, lie to somebody else." You know what I'm saying? I was there. I was there when it started. You know what I mean? I know the desire that burns you far as music. You know what I'm saying? You can miss me with that. Like, I know it's always there. I know you still freestyle to yourself when you're all by yourself. You know what I mean? And you try to catch.
I would be writing, and I would spit it to JP. He's like, "Yo, man, you gotta lay it down, And I don't know. I would say that he definitely, when he came home, he put a fire into me. I was like, all right, let's try this again. So. In all honesty, man, I'm having fun. You know what I mean? Like at first, I think it was so serious, and there was even a point where, I did like South by Southwest, like, maybe like 4 times. I was getting out there as much as I could, trying to hold that flag down, But it did get, I was like, that's a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah.
But now it's just fun. I'm seeing a lot of heads. Like I saw you, like, "Yo, Bex, what? Like, yo, what you doing out here?" I'm like, "I don't even know, supporting these cats." You know what I mean? So it's just fun, it was just fun again, man. So it's good to be with my brothers, and the music's good, it speaks for itself. So
Yeah, it should be fun first and foremost.
yeah, man.
So Kuse, great job spitting at the Apostle show, YouTube.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Shout out Apostle, man.
So your history with being behind the boards, producing, what made you get into that?
Man, well, first, I remember me and Obex when we started, spitting, we started rapping, ran into a couple cats who produced tracks, right, or they were producers, and I mean, man, we were like fresh out of high school, we didn't have no money. They were trying to charge us. Like, man, we can't pay that. So I just kind of like just took it upon myself, started learning a little here and there, and yeah, man, I just fell in love with chopping up samples and just making beats. I was like, yeah. So we just started collabing, like just.
I remember that too. I remember like he would come through with some beats.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, I'm getting into this now," and I was like, "Yo, this kid is next level with his production," and. Kuse has always been a monster behind the boards, and I mean, not to mention he's a lyrical assassin. Like, chop your head off, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, chop your head off, man.
Yeah.
The production is just like the stuff we got coming out right now, this year.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I wish I could just.
And then I mean, like they make it easy. So, for instance, when Cell came through, I was just showing him beats. Every beat I showed him, he said, "I got something for that."
Yeah.
Drop the whole track. next time you came through, I got something for that beat. Yeah, so
That's
yeah,
work
it was-
ethic
it
right
was-
there.
Yeah.
Hey, but I mean, you know, it all, we're all in sync, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if I got the rhyme and he got the beat, and, you know, Jason's writing again, you know, there's a lot of, you know, everybody's
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
their own input, and
And not to mention-
let's do this, and
OBX is like, man, 20 minutes, he's like, I got this 32 bar verse already. You know, like, yo, it's dope though, you
I
know.
write pretty fast, man. I
Yeah.
remember, I think we had the Exit Wounds track, and Cell was like, yo, take your time. I think I knocked it out like 7 minutes. I'm like, yo, I'm already done
Oh,
with
wow.
this spot.
Yeah, he
And
called
was,
it.
yo, it was ill. I was like, yo.
Yo,
Come on, bro.
I got verses, man, in my composition book that I carried around with me, mind you, for like 9 years.
Yeah.
I got a lot of cats who see that book and they're like, "Is that book?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is." That I got verses that I took years on writing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real picky. You know what I mean? Like, I always wrote with a pencil. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a lot of erasing. And,
Yeah.
But this kid will go and write a verse in 5 minutes. I'm like, yo, slow down. But that's how he writes.
Yeah,
That's
man.
how it's always been.
It's always
You know?
been pretty fast, you know. I could just, it's just always been pretty. I don't know. It's just like it speaks to me. You know what I mean? It's just, and I've always been pretty fast with it, and I just make sure my bars are right. You know, I make sure
Yeah.
the bars are good. So as long as those two go, you know, hand in hand, I'm all right with it. You know what I mean? So.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Hey, let's go ahead and get into a track you guys just originally did with the four song EP that you got on SoundCloud. This is Pray.
Yeah.
Word.
Yes, let's get into it, y'all.
Right.
Keep it locked. We got more coming up. This is the Urban Suite KSWAM 90.1 FM.
Shit, this is check.